Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to Satisfactory. This is Otaku Showboat. When we last met, I set up and started building iodine-infused filters. Today, we're starting off by building a hazmat suit for those filters. Now, unfortunately, I believe that this is going to consume my body slot. So that one's currently set to the number 5. Let's set that to 2. Yeah, that consumes my body slot. And I have 8 filters. So when I'm wearing the hazmat suit, I cannot have the benefits of the Blade Runners or the hover pack. I think that this is a very poor decision. For it to be a body slot like this. Like, I think there needs to be another slot. I don't see a legitimate balance reason why we can't have the Blade Runner's hover pack and hazmat suit equipped simultaneously. I see no good reason to have one slot for all of this. I should be able to wear an outfit, have the Blade Runners over said outfit, and have the hover pack on the back of my outfit. Like, I don't see how these things can be incompatible with each other. Like, this is an outfit slot. This is a backpack slot. This is a legging slot, like a leg slot or whatever. Something that goes over your outfit. But anyway, I want to now test these iodine filters. I need to know how long they last. This hazmat suit does change how you look, by the way, in the third person. So I need to go up. I need to go up, and for now, we'll get the Blade Runners back on as I head on up. Because I know exactly where there is an area that has a bunch of thingies. Right, do I have any turbo motors on me? I don't think so. I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see any turbo motors on me. So I'm gonna have to get some. What can I get rid of freely from my inventory right now? Those. Okay. Let's go down a little bit to get those turbo motors. Wherever I've built them, I've forgotten exactly where I've built them. Oh boy. Yep, I forget things at times. But hey, I can run fast. At least I can run fast. Okay, what was over here again? What was it? What was it again? Those, yes, those. And these are turbo motors, yes. A whole of 16. Okay. Well, I want to process some uranium. I don't know exactly how long that is going to take, but I do know that once I'm done with that, I'm done with this series. So we are fast fast approaching that point. Now, I may end up recording that today. It's still being the 3rd of January for me, because I am ready to move on to do other things, other games that I will enjoy. Now, am I actually too high? I think I'm actually too high. Hold up. Am I too high? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I need to get into this. I think. Yeah. I remember now. We take this hypertube to the first drop-off and start heading in another direction that we haven't really been down all that often. And we need to go out this way anyway, because that's where the uranium is, and I haven't mined it yet, and I didn't bring anything to build a mining drill. I'm short a supercomputer. Of course I am. Of course I am. And the actual processing of the uranium is going to require, like, sulfur and things anyway, so it's like, okay, I have that stuff down in that general vicinity anyway. I forget what else I will need. I'll need those rods. Those rods that I'm making really far away. Really far away from over there. So we're going over this way. Over there. See how I have this path leading out already? Yeah, we're taking this route. Oh yeah, because I can also check the hazmat suit and how it works with poison. Oh god, the speed difference is just abysmal. I'm so slow. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's also enemies over here. Yeah, so there's a few things of uranium. Rifle. Do I have ammo? No. Like, could you not be near where the thing that I'm going is? I'm gonna do that. Alright, we've already used one. That's great. Yeah, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Oh, it's like a fuel. Okay. I understand now. The filter does last a while. This radiation level would have already killed me. And I'm sure that if I pick up any uranium ore, it's gonna be radioactive in my inventory, and I'll just be perpetually radioactive. So let's not do that. Now, what happens when I unequip the hazmat suit? Does this bar get saved? Yes, okay. That's all I needed to know. Was A, how long does it last in that condition, those conditions, and then there's a cave under there. It almost looks like there's like that pink glow of the horizon under there. It's like as if there is a cave underneath that. I would expect there to be. Honestly, I would expect there to be. But not every waterfall has a cave under it in this map. So I have another hard drive. Not like that matters so much at this point. Let's let's review what I need in order to do the uranium processing. Because I do have to go back and pick up like a few extra supercomputers and things. So let's head back to an area where I have quite a bit of space to work with to figure out the exact buildings and recipes I want to use to process my uranium into uranium fuel rods, as well as, you know, process the waste, I should say, into other stuffs, and what sort of buildings I'm going to need for all of that. There's going to be a lot of infrastructure required for all of this. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to need a blender. We're going to need assemblers, refineries, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Let me have a look. So if I'm using sulfuric acid, I have to use the refinery. Okay, what am I looking for here? In you, anything to do with uranium processing? Really, nothing? Nothing. Okay, what about a manufacturer? I don't have enough cables. Okay. Oh boy. So I will need a blender to do non-fissile or non-fissile uranium. That is what's going to take in the uranium waste. It will cost me a lot. Is that nitric acid? Yes, that is nitric acid, which is just water and iron. Great, water and iron and nitrogen gas to get nitric acid, a small amount of fluidized stuff, and sulfuric acid, which is water and sulfur. Silica and the uranium waste, and this will process the waste into some other item. Yeah, you can convert it into plutonium in a particle accelerator. I don't know if this stuff is what can be voided in the awesome sink, or if we have to go the full way down the line. I am uncertain about that, but yeah. Encased uranium cell, that is that recipe. I believe that I have unlocked a different recipe. Let me go and get some cable and a supercomputer, of course. Going down all the way here. Then I can walk down 2 levels. This is where my cables are at. Hello, cables. Ta-da, cables. Manufacturer. You allow me to do the alternate infused uranium cell recipe, which does not require me to deal with a sulfuric acid loop issue like with the water in the aluminum processing chain, bauxite processing, I should say. So this takes uranium ore in plus silica. Silica I'll need anyway for the reprocessing, as well as sulfur, as well as the as well as quick wire. This is going to take some time, because I'm going to have to run a quick wire line, or find a caterium and process caterium in that area. That might be what I have to do. Is there? That's a great question. Is there a caterium out in that area where I'm doing all of that. Is there Caterium? Let me have a look-see. A look-see on my map. Okay. Where is the stuff? So that's the uranium. I'm looking for a Caterium. Well, there's no particularly convenient Caterium, but there is some nearby. Like the Caterium that's not getting tapped right now near me is near the uranium area where I'll be doing all this processing is about equidistant from the one that I'm currently mining. So there's that. There's that. Yeah, and then there's those rods and encased beams that will need to be done to do the uranium fuel rods. So uranium processing is pretty simple here. It's a couple manufacturers making the infused cells and then spending those fuel cells to make fuel rods. The fuel rods are your fuel that go into a nuclear reactor, and the nuclear reactor will produce waste, and then we have to process said waste, I think, all the way to the fuel rod. I don't remember if it has to go all the way up to the fuel rod itself before it can get voided. And that's going to need like steel, more rods, heat sinks. Oh boy, we're going to have some fun here. If I want to actually do this to end off the series, that's going to take a while. I need to step away for one moment. I will be right back. One several hour power outage later, I have returned. What were we doing? We were discussing uranium, and we were coming in to pick up a few things that I needed so that I could make the mining drill, for one, over at the uranium ore patch that I currently have access to, and just figuring out what process we were going to do, what buildings I was going to need, and all of that glorious stuff. I had to step away to go to the bathroom, and while I was away, the power went out in a large area because we've got a lot of rain and very heavy wind. Wind heavy enough that it has broken a large part of our side fence, which is actually a gate. A gate, a very large, like, car door, double door gate, fence gate, has come down. One of the sides of the fence, the gate has collapsed, broke off of its hinges, actually broke the hinges and a chunk out of a wood beam. That's going to be great once all of this weather passes to have to try to fix, address in some way. Fixing it will require buying things, spending money. It's not going to be a freebie. Not this time, unfortunately, so thanks, weather. It will soon be snowing. It will soon be snowing from this same system. That, yeah. We had rain, wind, sleet, and soon snow. That's not going to stick to the ground, unfortunately. Why am I here? Why am I down here? I don't know. I am here so I can build 3 portable miners. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need another. Do I need another? No, I don't think I need another inventory space. Because I need to grab a supercomputer from the Caterium area. All the way up top again. Hello, things. Let's get Caterium. Well, supercomputers at Caterium. Off we go. Hoppity hoppity. So, uranium. Yeah, it's going to be the last thing that we do in this series. Quite frankly. The very last thing. Do I have all that I need now for the Miner Mark III? Yes, I do have everything I need for a singular Miner Mark III. I may, in fact, want more than one, or need more than one. I should say need more than one, because, yeah, I'm gonna need to have nitric acid for the nuclear fuel waste reprocessing, slash steel as well. So that means I'm gonna have to mine iron out there. I'm not going to bring iron from over here to do that. Same if I need copper, I'll have to do that over there. And I'll need Caterium for quickwire over there as well. So it's not like I can just get away with only one mining drill here. I'm going to need to do quite a bit of mining for that. And yeah, I'm thinking a lot of that is going to be done between episodes, maybe? I'm not sure. Do I want to do one really long video to end the series where I get all of the uranium stuff done? I guess I could do that. I could do that. I need to go even further down. So yeah, there'll be lots of cuts going forward, and I will try to shove it all into one very long video. So I will see you all the way up at the uranium ore patch next. Okay, there's the uranium patch. Let's get the hazmat suit on. Hey! Hey! That's... Oh, dang. Do you see what's happened? After I restarted the game, the hazmat suit has not saved the progress bar. If I walk up, yeah, I just lost an entire filter because I restarted the game. What? I'm gonna call horse doo-doo on that one. That one's extremely annoying. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Not a good thing. I'm just gonna put that there. And, yeah, bring power down. Could you get out of the way? Stupid thing. Yes, let's get the power going. I'm going to cut ahead until I've gotten the ore brought down to the level I want to actually build at. So it'll take me a few minutes here to do all that, starting with power and then building belt all the way down the line, and being very careful not to use up all of my current filters, because I'll have to go get more of what I've built at some point, considering the ore on the belt is going to be radioactive as well. So here we go. Okay, I have brought down the uranium. Autosave, there you go. I have brought down the uranium all the way to here, following my pathway that I've built all the way until about there, where I went straight down. Now, radiation will start right here. Right here, we get some radiation, and then the closer I get to this, the more radiation there is. And of course, once I get the belt moving, there will be even more radiation, which is why I plan on like marking out this concrete area as radioactive down all of the entry tile lines. But that's going to need color cartridges. I don't have those on me or near me right now. So we're going to start by building a manufacturer. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't see what the throughput was of the uranium ore. My concern at the moment is primarily just doing the process. But when one of these buildings only takes 25 per minute of uranium, I need to know. I need to know what I'm working with here on the ore per minute of the drill, because I did go and I put a Mark III mining drill up there. I went through that effort to make and place a Mark III drill. I may as well find out how far we can push an impure node, which unfortunately is going to mean walking through some radiation here. I'll meet you up at that node, and hopefully I'll still have filters. Hopefully I'll still have filters. Somehow I, again, lost another bit, another entire filter. I don't know what happened there. Now we're at 5. Oh, you stopped. What? What? Did I mess something up? What happened with that? I don't know. Had I broken the thingy at some point? I must have. It doesn't say it has power. It says I've not got power, so I guess I broke the power line to it. I must have deconstructed it while I was working on the belt line. But what I will do is go over here and click that button and hit that button. We have 300 uranium per minute on a Mark III mining drill on an impure ore node. There's the answer to the question. It's, in fact, 300 per minute. Which does mean that I could downgrade this belt from a Mark V, but you know what? I've got infinity amounts of all-clad, so I don't think I care, because I have infinity all-clad. But now I know 300 is the number that I have to work with. Ah yes, the wonderful hazmat suit. It's like, that clothing looks a little different to me. Yes, it's the hazmat suit doing its thing, being all yellow. Okay, get over here. And to get downstairs. Da, 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 da. Bonk. Well, 300. If I were to try to process 300 per minute, how much other stuff am I going to need for that? Well, step 1, you. So 250. Percent would mean I would need 62 and a half. That doesn't quite work out to an even value of 300. So you know what? We're gonna take that out. So we're gonna take that out, and we're gonna have this at 200%. That's gonna need 50, and then I would have to do, you know, a few of these. 6 of these buildings if I really wanted to use the full throughput of the uranium. So 30 silica, 50 sulfur, and 150 quickwire is definitely a bit. I'm going to expand out the amount of floor tiles I have available to me down here. I need a few more. Just a few more to make the silica and to make the other stuff that I know that I'm going to need. Especially if I'm gonna have 6 manufactories in a row, in a neat little row. Yeah, I don't even think there's really much room for 6 manufactories. Not doing it the way that I would like to do it. Anyway. Oh, and this also sort of means I'd have to expand out this way too, doesn't it? I am out of foundation, or out of concrete. That's fine. Gotta get used at some point. Well, I need another manufactory directly across. What's the ratio, actually, on these fuel rods? So, that needs 20 of the encased. This will make 40. Okay, so normally it is a 1-to-1 ratio here. That's good to know that is in fact a 1-to-1 ratio on these manufactories. And honestly, all 40. It just needs a few of those encased beams and the electromagnetic control rods. I could make those here rather than bring them from the main part of the base. And same with the beams, because I have local sources of all of the ores near me, near-ish me anyway. I may as well plan for that. Oh boy, and then see if we can multiply by 6 at some point. I think just having the 1 for now is going to be fine. The single setup for now is going to be fine. Whoops, I'm going to need smelting of I'm gonna need a lot of, oh god, I'm gonna need a lot of stuff. I need more foundation. I need to grow. I need to get things. I'm gonna need silica. How much silica do I need? 30? Did that say? How much silica do I need? I need, 30 silica in total. I'm gonna hold off connecting to there for now. 30 silica, 50 sulfur, 150 quick wire. So the silica, I can just take my quartz there and make silica immediately. Immediately! We shall have silica. Hello? Make me silica. I need 30. Yep, 1 building. Just 1 a building is fine. It will make my silica. And everything shall be awesome. And magnificent. With the power of silica. Okay, let's just get this straight line out. Max distance-ish. Again, max-ish distance, or whatever I can get to get it to that. That looks straight. Aw, just too long. There you go. Enjoy your silica. enjoy that silica. Okay, and then the sulfur I can bring in directly. I can split that off down here. I should be wearing that. Just so I can go a little bit faster. Okay. Sulfur. Sulfur is this bottom line right here. So that's that top level. Oh, right, I'm out of concrete now. Well, I'll be back with some concrete. And I have returned to this area. I come bearing a few things with me. A bit more concrete, yes, but also I've brought some additional supercomputers, turbo motors, and portable miners to be able to build at least 2 more mining drills while I'm out here. I also topped up a full stack of my iodine filters, and I now have 200 color cartridges from the petals that I've kept in storage for a while since the beginning of the game. And so we are going to place nuclear warning icons across this entire thing here because, well, duh. Because we must. Because we must do this thing. Now, this follows the concrete color scheme, which I set it to yellow. I don't know if I want to have it set to yellow exactly. It follows this secondary color here, whatever I set it to. So if I set it to red, it's going to be great big and red, just like everything else. If I set it to be black, it will be black. So I don't know, what color do I want it? Like orangey? That's not the color I want to change. This is the color I want to change here. Like what? Orangey? Yellowy, or more towards the red? I guess we can keep everything consistent and have it towards the red. So great big nuclear hazard signs. Because, yeah, it's going to be quite hazardous around here. One thing I didn't end up grabbing is more plastic, so I will have to get some of that on my next return trip if I want to build more manufactories. But for now, yes, we were working on getting the sulfur brought over to that initial manufactory. So let's get sulfur down. And following a... Excuse me, why do you not have a... Oh, because you're not on a straight line, that's why. It's like, oh, well, that would explain everything. It's just not on a straight line. Yes, that explains a lot. It's simply not on a straight line. Duh. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. That's not straight. Excuse me, but you should be straight. That's not straight, game. I don't know what it's been smoking, but oh well. What does it think is straight? That... I don't know about that. Thinks that line is straight. So it claims. Enough. Enough for purpose. Enough for the porpoises. So then, just 150 quick wire is left. Now that is going to need a little tiny bit more work. Because I'm gonna need... some stuff. Quick wire. Caterium. I need 150. So, 3 of you down. And then smelters. That looks okay. Give me Caterium ingots, give me Caterium ingots, and give me Caterium ingots. Now, it's unfortunate that the refinery does not include a recipe for pure Caterium. If it does exist, I don't have it. I wish I had it. Now, you make 15 ingots. You eat 12 each. So, close enough. Just remembering I need to multiply that by 6 if I want to use the entire ore output of the uranium. For now, though, we are not doing that. We are going to be doing conveyor mergers. There. There. I should be doing this from above, shouldn't I? Yeah, see, the whole thing just died. It might have some sort of internal timer. I don't know. I am unaware. That is not a good spot for you. That is also not a good spot for you. Go have a better one and be there, please. Okay. So very much easier. So very much easier. There we go. Beta. Beta. Put another power line like there. Get that stuff a-moving. Come on. One, two. Really? Okay. Sure. Sure. Let me fix that. Hold up a second. One, two. Better. Better. So very much better. Power to the everything. Okay, everything has power. We just gotta make sure... Wait, what? Oh. Ahem. Bah? You what? Um. Oh. I see. That's better. Okay. Caterium, ore. That needs to come in. I'm gonna cut ahead until I get to the Caterium ore patch that I want to tap into. I'm going to do this by loading my save game into the Satisfactory calculator interactive map so I can see where I am and where I'm going. And it'll be glorious. I will see you shortly. Right, so the Caterium patch that I've tapped into is a pure node all the way down there. I've set it to be exactly a Mark V belt's throughput of 780 per second. And as for our position on the map, we're right over the sulfur. So right where the sulfur is, like right where I've put my path down there to get to the sulfur, I've just put a ramp up to actually place the mining drill Mark III, and I've brought up with the conveyor lifts all the way up here to have a nice straight line to where I'm gonna end up going here. So I'll see you when I've brought this Caterium all the way down. And here comes the Caterium. Oh boy. Oh boy, here it is. Our entire Mark V belt's throughput worth of Caterium ore. My goodness, that is a lot of ingots into a lot of wire that I have potential for. Potential, yes, it's all about the potential, isn't it? That does mean that I now officially can do the encased uranium fuel cells. But we're not done yet, because I still need the industrial beams and the control rods. I need a few beams and 4 control rods. So 2.4 on the beams and 4 control rods. Yes, this will mean I have to build out the foundation quite a bit more. I will see you once that's happened. Okay, I have a bit more space to work with here. Let's get another constructor down. I'm going to use you to make what? What am I going to use you to make? Actually, nothing, because I need assemblers. That's what I need. Assemblers. Why, hello. Assembler. Assembler, assemble! I need one of these 2, as well as the alternate encased industrial pipes. Now, I'm pretty sure that one of these buildings is gonna be enough to give me the beams, these beams. I'm gonna need pipes, and I'm gonna need concrete. The constructor makes the pipes. How many pipes do you make each? 20. That's fine. I only need like half this, 2 point something on the beams, right? But then I'm also going to need concrete. Oh boy, concrete. that's going to be in a refinery. And yes, every step is going to be its own little section here. I don't really have to do that though, so you know what? We'll keep it simpler for now. I don't need to be super efficient with this. Just get concrete from limestone. I don't need a ton of concrete. I just need enough concrete to do what I need. Okay. So I'm going to need to get a source of limestone. And I'm going to need to make steel ingots. So what was that again about the steel ingots? How are we going to get those? Oh yeah. I would normally make them, or I would make them these days out of solid steel ingot recipe, the solid steel ingot recipe, and make iron ingots and have iron ore being smelted using the water refinery recipe. Okay, but again, I don't think I need to be that efficient. So let's see, I need 30-ish ingots. Steel ingots, that'll make enough. That'll make enough. Just wipe that around to the side for now. I'm gonna need some coal, as well as the iron. So I absolutely know that I have coal here. I had dang well better have coal here, considering that's coal power down there. Now, unfortunately though, the only coal I have that's going to like the base is on that line all the way up top. So I have to split it off up there and then bring it back down, unfortunately. Or am I able to split it off there? Yes, I am. Yeah, could you come over here, please? Give me a raised section to latch onto right there. Ooh, I am out of concrete again. Whoopsies. You know what? Let's just get rid of those for the moment. And then come back over here and get these supports back in, or in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's cut ahead until I've got that, this logistics sorted. Okay, the coal is now flowing. I may need to, like, overclock a little bit, upgrade some stuff, but otherwise now we just need the iron ore for this, and we need the limestone on this. So iron ore and limestone. But that isn't the end of things, because that only solves the encased beams. We have a little bit of shared resources to get into these electromagnetic control rods. So let's have a look at the control rods next. We'll bring this. Fine. I didn't want to do it to the side, but I should use my space here. Like, it's a waste of space if I try to plan out for scaling that I know that I'm never going to do. Now, which one of these would be better to do? The AI limiter, original recipe, or the high-speed connector alternate recipe. It depends on what resources you have available to you, because this one uses 3 staters versus 2 here. But I believe that the high-speed connector uses a bit more Caterium overall. This recipe, according to the wiki analysis, is technically quote-unquote more expensive via like weighted point values of the resources involved in it. They scale the cost of a resource, the cost of spending a resource, based off of the maximum theoretical output if you put a Mark III mining drill on every single node of that resource, or the highest level miner available on that resource, with the highest output possible for that resource with as much overclocking as you can. Granted, yes, the highest you can go is 780 for a mineral resource and 600 for a fluid resource for a single pipe output. That weighted point value takes into account, it assumes that you have tapped into everything and that you have used, quote unquote, everything. What's going to be a better option? I don't really like that particular measure so much because, well, it only really applies in super huge mega base type builds where you are actively going out and mining absolutely everything across the map in some 500, 600, 700 plus hour playthrough. I'm not doing that, so I think that this is going to be a slightly better option for me just because I haven't done it yet. Oh right, I need some reinforced plates to make those stators and connectors and stuff, so off I go to restock on things and stuffs. I shall see you back here shortly. Alright, I am back with some additional resources here, including the resources to make the nuclear power plant. Okay, you're large. Oh right, you're gonna need water. You're gonna need water, aren't you? You're gonna need a lot of water, aren't you? 300 water a minute. Yep, and it produces waste. Don't forget about that. I have come to a decision during this little period of going out and restocking. I am, in fact, not going to do the reprocessing of the waste. That's, yeah, that's not going to happen. Not in this playthrough, anyway. Maybe after the game officially releases, I will be tempted to do absolutely every single bit of content that is available in the game. For now, though, screw it. Screw it. I'm not gonna be bothered. I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm gonna make this uranium fuel rods, these uranium fuel rods, and be done with it. I have declared and decided that we shall be done with it. Now, I am going to need these fuel rods. So I need the... Oh, right. If I go the route of the... If I go the route of the high-speed connectors, I need to build manufactories. That's another that's a reason to not do that recipe. Okay. Because instead I can just keep it all in assemblers with statters and stuff. So I only have the one statter recipe? No, that can't be right. I only have the one statter recipe? Well, alrighty then. Let me do some shenaniganery. Because apparently I am going to need additional steel pipe. You. That. You. That. That should absolutely cover the steel that I need. For the pipes. The wires. I'm going to need to smelt. And construct. So we're going to smelt iron and make iron wires. And that's going to be used for the regular wire. You need copper sheets and quick wire. Oh. Okay. So no matter what, I'm going to need copper. I see. Actually, you're gonna be doing the copper sheets. You're gonna be doing the wires. You're both gonna be processing copper. But you're gonna also need quick wire. And I need to get the pipes over here. Wonderful. Okay. Over this way. I believe that I am making more quickwire than I need. I'm making 180. And I need 150. So just split. And off we go. I need it here. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll work. Quick wire copper sheets. Steel pipe wire. Steel pipe. I need to get that brought over from you. And it's gonna go in over there. Ta-da. Ta-ta-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just add iron, copper, and limestone. And then you're good. In one, in the other. How many starters do you make? 5. How many starters do you need? 6 to get 4. Good enough. Close enough. And that's gonna be control rods. I need to get them over here. Control rods and the beams. Doesn't matter what. From where. Control rods. Beams. There you go. Control rods, beams. Just add power and all of those stupid doohickeys. I'm out of iron rods. I would not have thought that that would be a thing that I would run out of, but I apparently have. And I need to power 5 things. Three more things. Okay. I shall return. My descent into madness continues after this autosave. Ah, boy. Yep, I have collected things. I could have just put down a power pole 3. I could have just put down a power pole 3. A fresh one and not had to worry about lacking in certain materials. I need iron ore. I need copper ore, and I need some glorious, beautiful, wonderful stuff called limestone. I need all 3 of these things brought all the way up here from all the way down there. Okay. I know where at least 2 of these things are down below me. Iron and copper. I think we just saw an iron down there. I am going to be doing Mark II mining drills for these, just because I don't really have the resources to do Mark IIIs at the moment. So all the way down here, and a little bit further down towards the surface. Oh yeah, and I have a whole bunch of water here. If I could... Like, this is the quote-unquote easiest area to get some additional water brought all the way up to that nuclear plant, because my water is right down there. Ah, boy. So, where was that iron node I had just seen? Slash nodes in general. That. Careful now. Okay, go. That way. Alright, that's just crablings. Flying crabs. Ooh, twofer. Get back here, you. Don't think you can hide from me. You can absolutely hide from me. There we go. You're dead. This is a pure iron node. Wow. Was not expecting a pure iron node. Give me a Mark II mining drill. And get some power lines going. Gib power. There's copper. Right down there. Could I just, like, go down from here. Ow. Come on. Come on. There you go. Now you can just go down there. I'm going to need a heal from that. Alright, just you. Where are you? There you are. Seems I got another twofer. This is a normal copper patch. Should still be fine. There you go. Give power. And then limestone. Limestone, limestone, limestone. Where? Oh, where is a limestone? That is a great question. Map? Map, show me limestone. Oh. Is literally right in front of my face. It is literally right in front of me. Although maybe I'm blind to it. Maybe... it's right here. Limestone. Dead ahead. Ta-da! God, that's a lot of water. That's a lot of water going straight up with a whole bunch of Mark 1 shenaniganery. We're going to be using Mark 2 shenaniganery. And to save you the trouble, I'm going to do all of this logistics work off screen. Especially since I just now saw that I have to go back and get plastic. Because I've run out of plastic and I never did restock that. So I need to restock on plastic anyway. I will be back once I get this logistics work done of getting all of that ore where it needs to go. And that is going to be the last thing that we do. That is going to be the end. I will get the stuff flowing, the uranium ore connected, and that's it. We're done. We're done. I don't care about doing anything else because we're done at that point. I'm done with this series. I'm just done with this game. Just in general, I'm done. I'm done for a very, very, very long time. And that, my friends, is that. I have brought up water from way down below even from my coal line there, all the way down to the bottom. Went through the coal line, went all the way up to here, and then managed to get it to that nuclear reactor over there. It should be providing up to 300 meters cubed per minute of fluid. Exactly what we need. I've got the copper and the iron brought all the way up through really, really tall conveyor belt lines. But hey, there they are. They're here. They're moving. Same with the limestone. Managed to get that up end over as well. That was the easy part. The pipe was the hard part, really. And now I have the statters getting made, the AI limiters being made. Likely needs way more copper sheet production than what I actually put down. But, you know, I could go out and get more of the overclocking doohickeys. In fact, I have 3 of them apparently, so you know what, we can get a few more. That will use 30 per minute. That makes 30 per minute. That now needs, but that is exactly 30. Okay, that's the ratio. This will use 25, so now you should always move. You should always move, and I can get the 5 AI limiters, which is a little more than I need to get the control rods. I think our limit normally should be the statters on those, which, yeah, it's wire limited. 30 wires, 40 wires. Yeah, it's wire limited, so we can pump that up to 22.5. That's still less than 30. We're good on that. That will make 5 statters. You need 6. I mean, I don't know how many extra pipes I have, but anyway, that just leaves getting our hazmat suit put on, because all that's left is to get the uranium ore put in the first building, process and send to the second building, and yeah, just pray we have enough control rods once we get our first thingy going here. Gosh, this has taken a very long time, but it is in fact the end of the series. Why do I not have any radiation? Hello? Hello? Why am I not radioactive here? Why does this get radioactive and then this not? Okay. I guess it's because it's new. Must be because it's new. I need 50 fuel cells. Okay, and they don't spend that much time on the belt. So that's good. Each cycle here is gonna output what, 4? Yeah, 4 per cycle. As soon as we get 50, so that's gonna need 12 cycles at least. 12, 13 cycles at least of stuff here. Next one's gonna be 40, then 44, 48, 2, 44, and then 48. Now, how long does this take? 150 seconds, nearly 3 minutes. But that's just on the first construction. See, now it's updated. Now it's updated with the clock speed as soon as it started going. Yeah. So now it's every 75, which is fine. We can wait a minute. We can wait a minute as we watch this thing. The waste will just go in there. Question is, how quickly does a nuclear power plant chew through that fuel? I'm uncertain. We have enough, ideally, we will have enough, ideally, to begin the next cycle the moment this clears. I don't think we're going to exactly have it, but close enough. For 0.8 per minute. What is the fuel value of a uranium fuel rod? I don't know. What I do know is that you can use these in vehicles, apparently. Vehicles, you can use like nuclear stuff and it doesn't produce waste at all. So we have our first fuel. It's here. We are burning fuel. We are in fact burning fuel. It will produce perpetually 2.5 gigawatts of power. It will only output waste after you know, clearing out this 2.5 gigawatts fuel value worth of fuel. Looks like it's every few minutes, in fact. Looks like it lasts a few minutes before I need the next one. So I think as long as this is moving, always moving, we're going to have more than enough fuel for one nuclear power plant, which is great, And it will very slowly accrue the waste. It will accrue waste, as you just saw. There's waste. Why, there's the radiation. I'm like, where's the radiation? There's the radiation. Yeah, the nuclear waste is going to be perpetually produced out of that, and we'll have to just deal with it if I were to continue this playthrough. But we've gone and we've done nuclear processing to get nuclear power. And you know what? I'm done with my playthrough. I consider that done. Everything else is not new content. Exactly. I mean, the only thing is a particle accelerator. Like, that would be the legit only thing that I haven't really built yet, is a building called the particle accelerator, and I don't care. I don't care. We've gone through all of the major production chains in the game. Like, all the main ones. Everything after this is using chains that we already have. All these products up here, outside of the one thing that needs the particle accelerator, is stuff we've seen before. And I'm just done. This game needs much better ways of building. Frankly, building buildings at scale. They did a really good job with the zooping mechanic on foundations. We need to be able to do that with buildings now. Like, that needs to happen. We need to be able to zoop buildings with consistent spacing. It exists in mod format. We need to have that as a part of the base game experience. The ability to multi-build buildings at a time. That's great. That would be very, very nice to have and to see and to work with. It will make building a lot less tedious. Because, frankly, it's still really, really tedious. A year later, after my initial playthrough of this game, my initial attempt at a playthrough of this game, which ended at before bauxite processing. I stopped playing this for very similar reasons. Without even reaching bauxite yet. Get pretty close. That was like the next major project. Last year. I did that last year. Beginning, I think, in January, right about now, last year. And yeah, I just was streaming it, and it was quite monotonous. It became quite monotonous, feeling like I was building the same thing over and over and over again. I can't keep it entertaining if that's all I can have to do in the game. Especially from this point onwards, where it's just building everything that you've been building again and again and again and again and again and again and again, and that's not entertaining. That's not entertaining anymore for me. Like, I'm beyond my patience, my ability to be patient with building big and at scale when the tools that I'm given can't let me do that with due speed. Okay? Like, it would be great if I would be pushed into building and, like, mining all of the resources on this map. It would be great if I could feel like that was something that I would want to do. But at this moment, I can't justify it because that endeavor would take in the thousands of hours range. As it stands, to even beat phase 4 of the space elevator, we are in the hundreds of hours range. In order to do that, I would double my current play duration, okay? In order to do that completion, it would double the duration, and the vast majority of it, I would not be comfortable with recording. It's fine if I wasn't recording it, if I was just doing it on my own as like relaxation for myself. That is fine, but making the content, no, I can't justify it. I can't keep folks entertained while doing the exact same stuff I've been doing the entire time, especially when I believe that it is a little bit tedious. Well, with that, having gotten nuclear processing going, nuclear energy going, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed this series, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff down below the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting the great big blue join button and supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/OtakuShowboat if you are so inclined and able. I will eventually be back with something else when I am back. And I will, of course, see you all on the next one.